hands together for David. Let him hear it.
Alright, I don't have an intro, but I have an educational song for you guys. And it's very seasonal. It has to do with the summertime. And here it is. When you laugh and play in the sun all day, you gotta make sure that you got some sunscreen. Some sunscreen. Unless you're black. Unless you're black. There you go. You hear that, Des? I just saved you some money. Alright? And that's still better than any One Direction song out there. And I love commercials, and I think my favorite commercial of all time is every Nerf commercial, because it always shows a bunch of like older guys running around and shooting each other with little rubber darts, and they never show any kids, which is mostly what kids use is Nerf guns. And then at the end of every commercial, the guy runs up to the screen and he's like, "It's Nerf or nothing." Alright, let's think that through. If there's actually a guy out there that just believes 100% in that one phrase, he just takes it to heart, it's like his Bible. And then he joins the army because he's really good at Nerf. And then, there's more to it. And, you know, he makes it through boot camp and whatever is after boot camp. And then he's flying in the plane and he's getting ready to parachute down. And the captain, or the higher authority above him, comes up to him and he's like, "Hey, I noticed you don't have a gun. That's a big problem. Here, take this one." He's like, "Sorry, sir. It's Nerf or nothing." He dives out of the back of the plane. The captain's like, "Dude, I don't even think he grabbed a parachute." Big Nerf word above him. He hits the ground, he unbuckles, he's running around, and he's shooting enemies in the chest, and they don't know he has a fake gun. They expect him to have a real gun. So they're going down like, "Oh, what is this rubber?" And then him and a buddy get pinned down behind a building or something. You know, he's like pulling out his little Nerf turret, and the guy looks at him like, "Dude, here, take my handgun. You need something?" He's like, "It's Nerf or nothing." Jumps over the railings. And he's like, "What is that?" And then they just kind of stay down. He runs over, pulls down their flag, throws up a flag, and he's like, holds up his blaster, and on the flag it says Nerf. It's Nerf or nothing. And I've been wondering what I want to do in the future, because high school is pretty hard, and so I was thinking about, you know what, I'll join the Army. And I told that to my friend. He's like, "Don't join the Army, David, you're not Army material." And I was like, "That's mean." And then he was like, "You should join the police force. You get like better benefits and you don't really have that big of a chance of dying." And I was like, "Okay, but I don't think I can become a police officer because, one, I'm not old enough, but that's besides the point. And number two is that when I'm taking the test, you know, I'm reading all the questions, and then it comes up to that one like, what do you do if you cross a teenager with a bunch of pot? You take it from him and let him go, and you smoke it later." And then, you know, you go through the whole shooting range and stuff, which would be horrible because I'd be all off key because I'm on pot. And then if I became an officer, I would lose half my friends because they're on pot. And then there's that whole awkward ceremony where you're standing there in the full like Army material uniform that you never see cops wearing outside of that one ceremony. And it comes down, the guy's handing everybody their badge and gun, and he comes up to me, he's like, "Here's your badge." And I was like, "Alright." "Here's your gun." "Sorry, sir, but it's Nerf or nothing." Alright, I'm David, thank you.